Okay, let's get into this. Merry-Go-Round. The brand new Hallmark film all about Abby Foster and Luke Walker, who were high school sweethearts, were married when they were very, very young for a brief time, about a month is in the film. Many years later, Abby's life is seemingly perfect, and she gets ready to start her new life in Paris alongside her soon-to-be husband, Edward. They're going to Paris to get married and start a new life together. When an unexpected letter arrives, throwing Abby off course, she must decide what her heart really wants. She has to go to court, and they've pretty much. Abby finds out that her and Luke are not divorced. She's been married all these years, legally married all these years, and in order to get married again, she has to sign the divorce papers, as does Luke Walker. Along the way, we find out secrets about what broke them up, what happened, and there's your plot. Merry-Go-Round is a film that is there. It's a Hallmark film that's there. I'm not going to remember this movie by the end of the year. By the end of next year. This year, I'm going to have to remember, but next year, I'm going to be like, what was Merry-Go-Round? This year, it's close enough to the end of the year where I'm like, okay, it's going to be in my least favorite Hallmark films, but Merry-Go-Round, well, as of right now, it's my least favorite Hallmark films, but we do have Christmas, we do have some more weeks coming up before we get to that point. Merry-Go-Round does have a couple good things going for it. Mainly the outrageous, very good chemistry between Amanda Scholl and Brennan Elliott. Abby Foster and Luke Walker were high school sweethearts. You don't see that whole lot. I wish you could have done a little bit of a backstory on that a little bit more, given us a little bit of footage from that, shot something with some younger actors in here to give this to give it a little more believability and everything. I wasn't getting into that portion of the film. There was no chemistry between Abby and Edward at all. They were a likable couple, but there was no chemistry together. There was nothing. This is a movie that delivers on very few things, including a subpar script that doesn't deliver a compelling story, but also uncompelling dialogue. I did not like this film all that much. I think it is one of the weakest Hallmark films of the entire year. It is probably in my top 5 least favorite of the year. I'm going to give you a little preview of that in just a minute. But I do have to say that this was not the weakest Hallmark film that I've seen this weekend. Let's get into that in just a minute. But what are we going to do with this film? Well, we're going to place this film in the 47 Hallmark films that have come out this year so far. So the top 5 are My Grown-Up Christmas List, Just One Kiss, Groundswell, Rip in Time, and Color My World with Love. Then we have in the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spot, we have Love in the Limelight, Campfire Christmas, The Wedding Veil Legacy, Butlers in Love, and Love's Portrait. In the top 10, well, I'm not even going to do top 10. Okay, it is not in the top 10. But it's in my top 5, sorry. It's not in my top 5 least favorite. It's in my top 10 least favorite. I'm going to stick this right in between numbers 42 and 43 because it's just very forgettable. I did not care for it. Cut Color Murder. I enjoyed Julie in the role, and I did not care for A Second Chance at Love. I thought that was just a very big jumbled mess. However, actually, wait. I have not ranked these yet on Letterboxd, so here we go. It is going to be my top 5 least favorite. Merry-Go-Round is going to be my top 5 least favorite. I did not like Love Classified. That is my least favorite. We also have Don't Forget I Love You. We have Second Chance at Love. And at number 4 now in the least favorite, we have Merry-Go-Round. I enjoyed The Journey Ahead, 14 Love Letters, Mariah's Lighthouse, and Cut Color Murder more. Where does To Her with Love stick in there? Well, you'll have to find that out in just a minute. If you pay attention during this 5-minute video, then you got it. I'm going to give, sadly, Merry-Go-Round a C-. One of the weaker Hallmark films of the entire year. I'll never watch this one again. I did not really care for the merry-go-round not really being a part of the story. They give you a little portion of it. And for a title like merry-go-round, yeah, it's a play on words, like my friend Scotty said. But if you're going to make it the poster of your damn film, make it part of the story. Make it a little more important to the story instead of, hey, this is the carousel where we had our first kiss. But merry-go-round is getting a C-. Where does To Her With Love stick around? Well, I will show you guys next time to give you the answer.